What's going on, YouTube? Done for the day. Just got it parked. And as y'all know, yesterday was payday. And had I known my check was going to be what it was, I would have been on my way home today. But unfortunately, I had absolutely no idea I was going to get the check that I had got. So I didn't schedule no home time. I thought I was going to be waiting to Thanksgiving to go home, right? But shoot, like I said, I can go home right now. But with this company, you can go home anytime. The rule is you just gotta give them 1 week in advance. So I said, okay, since I plan to go home around Thanksgiving, yeah, I go ahead and wait it out. I go ahead and wait. No problem. It's already, what is this today? The 4th or the 5th? Two more paychecks ain't gonna hurt nothing. So, shoot. I'm gonna go home for Thanksgiving. I was thinking I was gonna stay out to December the 18th, the ELD mandate. Then I was gonna take off the rest of the year and come back next year and see if y'all got y'all crap together. But that ain't the case out here. Y'all know these owner operators, they pushing themselves to the extreme. They're working damn near 24 hours, most of them. My friend from I think it was V-Law number 2 or 3, the one that when my air tank fell off, he helped me put it back on. They fired him. He was using cocaine to kind of stay awoke, and he crashed the truck, tested positive, and they fired him. So so yeah, we lost him. But anyways, notice a lot of people trying to come out to the oil fields. I know we got 3 YouTubers that's coming out to the oil fields. They haven't announced it yet, but we got 3 of them. So congratulations to those guys. Now, before I get into the video, I need everybody to know that this oil field is very risky. You don't know when it's gonna end. It's not no long-term thing. This is a short-term, need to have a backup, need to have a strategy when you come out here type of situation we in, okay? Because the way I see it, the oil field could be ending December the 18th. But this ain't no long-term thing. Because I'm noticing, man, based off these videos and the Facebook messages, some of y'all taking it to the extreme. Y'all, before y'all even get the job, y'all selling the house, the kids, selling the cars, y'all selling everything y'all can so y'all can move out here. But y'all ain't did no research on the oil fields. This money is not something that's just here forever, man. Y'all don't even know about the oil crash back in freaking, I don't know, 2015, 2013, whenever it crashed. I think it was 2015. But I know y'all see me doing it, and I stopped putting up the paychecks, but my God, y'all ain't doing no research. That's why I don't give out companies, man. I tell you if it's a bad company or not, and I tell you why. Like y'all ask me about Brady all the time. Man, Brady got nice trucks, they got nice equipment, everything is nice, but that ain't the reason people come out here, man. Like the dude in the Halloween video, man, we didn't sign up to wait. I didn't sign up to come out here and sleep for 10 hours. That ain't what I signed up for, man. I came out here to get this money and be gone. I got my own agenda, and my agenda is not dealing with trucking. Shoot. But anyways, we got some questions, and if I remember them, I'm gonna try to answer them. Okay. Somebody asked me, what pays more, Texas or North Dakota? It's a good question, and the answer is real simple. All the states pay the same. Okay. They all pay the same. Okay, you got Halliburton is the customer, you got Schlumberger as the customer, and you got whoever else you got as the customer. Okay, this is how it works. Halliburton is in Texas, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. They all over. Okay, don't really matter what state you in. It all works the same. Okay, if you got your own authority and you get the contract with them, this is what they do. They just bid on contracts. Okay, the carriers bid on the contract. You know, you got company A, they may bid $6 a mile. Company B, $6.25. Company C, $5.45 loaded a mile. Okay, you know, and they'll disperse the contract to whoever. Okay, whoever they pick, right? Then you got companies that use brokers. Okay, if y'all know anything about brokers, if the company is using brokers, there's no possible way that the company is going to be paying more than a company that's got the direct contract. For example, my company got a direct contract with Halliburton. Okay, what does that mean? That means they paying us the most. They ain't no middleman. They ain't nobody taking 30%. They ain't none of that. And because we got a direct contract, we got unlimited loads. That means go to the shipper. It's unlimited loads, okay? You're not going to have no problem getting loaded at the shipper. You're not going to be out of loads, okay? The only reason you won't be able to get loaded at the shipper is if the well is down or if we switching wells, you know, that type of stuff. That's the hold up. The ship ain't never been a problem out here unless, of course, the damn train don't come. And next thing you know, we all parked at the shipper looking stupid until the train comes. That happened like 3 days ago. But yeah, as far as who pays more, just get with a company that's got a contract. I mean, if you go with a company that's using brokers, it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. It could be a good thing if you're trying to be an owner-operator with your own authority, you're trying to get a truck and trailer. This is why, okay? Let's take Fuck You Money, for example. He's up in North Dakota. The guy that he worked for, I think he got about 10 trucks, got his own authority, but he don't got any contracts with any customers. He just deal with brokers, right? So I guess the way he decided to do it is, I guess he didn't have like family who could, I guess, negotiate the loads with the drivers. I don't know how he did it, but for whatever reason, the brokers call the truck drivers. So like in Fuck You Money videos, all the brokers are calling him. Different brokers with different accounts with different loads, they all call him, right? Now, if Fuck You Money wanted to get his own truck and trailer, what he could do is, he could go out there, you know, after he, of course, worked for these brokers, and they know who he is, he could simply go out there, get his own truck trailer authority, and he already got the brokers to deal with. They're going to deal directly with him, just do the carrier packet, get the insurance, and he's straight. He's basically doing the same thing that the owner of the company is doing, except for, you know, there's more money for him, let's put it like that. But now, of course, the broker is still taking off a percentage, so that type of operation ain't gonna pay more than somebody with a direct customer, okay? But there are companies out here, of course, that they don't have the contract, okay? Now, I know that's not gonna be a question y'all gonna ask when y'all looking for these owner operators, you know. Most of the owner operators on Craigslist, of course, they leased onto a company. So what you want to know is, does the company that the truck is leased onto, are they brokering loads, or do they got a contract with somebody? That's basically all you need to ask. If they got a contract with somebody, pretty much your money gonna be steady, okay? If they using broker loads, then you're gonna be sitting waiting for loads, because you gotta wait for the broker to call you with a load, you know, that type of situation. Versus if the company got a contract, they got to give you a load. They ain't got no choice, because they got to service the well. They gonna lose the contract, okay? So that's why my loads are unlimited, okay? As long as the well is running, the well needs sand. And the truck drivers are the only people that can bring the sand. So therefore, as long as the well is running, which is running, I don't know, they usually run like 3 weeks. And they do stages, right? Every stage, the sand got to be there. Okay, they don't give a damn about your e-log clock or none of the DOT. That ain't how the oil field operate. Damn it, they when they running the stage, if you ain't got the sand now, okay, that's gonna be the end of your contract. That's just how they are. Okay. But anyways, what was another question? Another question. Somebody just asked me a question. Oh yeah, I remember. Somebody said, "What are the red flags that they can look for when looking for an owner operator to make sure they legit?" And I didn't respond back because I didn't know what to tell them. But I guess if you're looking on Craigslist for an owner operator, I guess you would just, ask him what company is the truck leased on to, unless he got his own authority. You would ask what company is the truck leased on to, and then you would research that company. I mean, it'd be obvious to tell if the company is legit. I mean, if he was leased on to Swift, obviously you should be able to find this company on the internet. They should have a website or something. You should be able to find them in a newspaper or articles somewhere out there. But that ain't got to be the case, because the company I work for, you can't find them at all. So maybe that's not the case. But I mean, if he leased onto the company, you should be able to contact the company to get some information, because by him being leased on, you gotta obviously qualify with that company that he got the truck leased on to. So that company may require 2 or 3 years of driving experience. You probably got to take a road test with that company. Of course, you got to get training, because not everybody can come out here. You got to go through OSHA. You got to get the PEC Safe Land certification. Some companies require first aid. You got to get different certifications that I guess I ain't never talked about. But yeah, you got to get different certifications, which some of y'all gonna run into that problem. Y'all, when you're working for some of these owner operators, well, not when you're working for, when you're looking for some of these owner operators on Craigslist, a lot of them may tell you need these particular certifications already. So I know that's going to be a roadblock, because nobody got them, right? Nobody got these certifications. How can you get them? You can get them independently. I went through a company. Of course, I went through the company I work for to get it, but I have no idea how to get it other than the company offering to pay for it and put you through schooling for it. I don't know. That ain't my field, But as far as red flags, I don't know. If he leased onto a company, there's not going to be too many red flags, unless you just got to make sure the company is legit. Another question I got, how much money should y'all bring down here? Now, I wouldn't bring no less than $2,000. Oh, okay, I drop it down to $1,500. Minimum $1,500. Okay. Let's just say you coming from Miami, Florida. Okay. A lot of these companies are not gonna pay your way to come down here unless it's a low paying company. I don't know. If it's a low paying company, like somebody asked me about Stevens Transport. Steven will probably fly you out here, because they not finna pay you. A mega carrier is not finna pay y'all $1,500 to $2,500, okay? Not just for the oil field, for any damn thing. It ain't happening, okay? Unless you talking about training their students and getting them an extra. What is a brand new student? He'll probably make the company $250,000 a year. They only got to pay him $40,000 to $50,000. So it's nothing to pay you an extra $1,000 a week to train this guy that they finna make $250,000 off of. So let's not be naive about it. But like I said, I would say minimum $1,500, because man, if you coming from Miami or California or wherever you coming from, y'all need to look at first you got to get a hotel for at least a week, right? Let's just say 5 days. I know that's not 7 days, but let's just say 5 days. For me, I had to get a hotel for 4 days. It was $400, okay? Then I had to, of course, pay to come down here. I went through Hertz, and if y'all know anything about Hertz, or I don't know about Enterprise, but with Hertz, if you rent a car and you plan on dropping that car off in a different Hertz location, that's right there is automatic $200 right there, okay? On top of whatever it costs to rent the car. So let's just say $300, you know, assuming you don't got no discounts. Let's just say it's $300 to use the car for, I don't know, 2 days. You drive the car from freaking, let's just take me for example, from Tennessee to Texas. I dropped the car off in Midland, okay? Let's just say that was $300. Then I paid $400 for the hotel. We had $700 right there. Yeah, $700. Okay. Had to pay for food for 4 days. You know, y'all can go to Walmart. That ain't no problem. You can get away with like $20, $50. Get you some cup noodles or peanut butter and jelly, whatever you do, you know. But then, you know, if you do like I did, and as soon as you get down here with that rent-a-car, you got to turn it in. You got to look for a way to get from the hotel to orientation or to the terminal. Then when y'all done at 5 p.m., you got to get back to the hotel. And that means Uber. You're talking $30 a ride every single time. Now, of course, it depends on distance, but when you're in Midland, Texas, oh man, they I don't know, man. I don't know. They charge a lot out here. That's all you need to know. But let's just say, you know, I know it's a select amount of people out there that they never drove a manual before, or they drove a manual before but they didn't really drive a manual before. And what that means is they got their CDL in the manual truck, and then they jumped into automatic the rest of their career, okay? Well, let's just say that that's your situation. You take the road test, and the mechanic or whoever give you the road test is like hell to the no. You can't even shift gears. You know, you got to go back home, okay? Because they send people home all the time at this company that just can't pass their road test, okay? We got 13-speed trucks. You ain't even got to know how to drive a 13-speed at all. As long as you can drive what is this, what pattern is 9-speed, you'll be alright. But the problem is, people don't know how to shift the truck. You got to think, man, when I got in this truck, it was 13-speed, it was a long nose, it was split axles, and then the trailer was shorter. So I had to adapt to all this. Everything was new. And I got through it with flying colors, okay? Why? Because I knew how to shift the truck. Just by knowing how to shift the truck, the only thing I had to focus on was, of course, the wide turns and watching the trailer. But man, when you don't know how to shift, you gotta focus on the trailer, the wide turns, and then you constantly trying to figure out what gear you in, and while you doing the gear game, the freaking truck slowing down, traffic blowing, you done ran over the sidewalk. I mean, I tell you, man, tell you. And then if for whatever reason now they say, you know, maybe next time, don't forget now, you got to get you a car, another Hertz car, back to the house. It's about what, $300 going opposite way. May have to get a hotel for that night, so it can add up pretty fast. And oh my God, if you fly, them plane tickets are through the roof. If you fly into Midland, Texas, they through the roof. The only cheap way I know to come out here is through Greyhound. I think from Odessa, Texas to Nashville, Tennessee, it was like $116 or maybe $132, somewhere right in there. But that's about the only cheap route I know if you one of them people that don't mind riding the bus. What else y'all want to know? Oh yeah, I wasn't done yet. So on top of the money you need after you pay for all the orientation, and let's just say you happen to end up in my company. Well, guess what? You gotta go 3 weeks with no pay. Yeah, that's right. 3 weeks with no pay. Mm-hmm. They hold 2 weeks payback, and then you get paid on that third week. That means if you got bills at home, I hope you already got them paid up before you even came, right? Okay. So now you got to just buy yourself some food for 3 weeks. On top of, if you got a truck that need oil, you buying the oil, or you can go back home, right? Because if you burn the engine out, that's where they're gonna send you. If the coolant need coolant, you buying the coolant, right? Because if the truck overheat and you ain't got no coolant, you could be screwed until you get some coolant, right? I'm just saying. Yes, they expect you to pay for it. I don't know if they'll reimburse you, man. This ain't no mega carrier. I don't know what to tell y'all. Ain't nobody reimburse me for anything, so I don't know. Not that I asked. I'm just saying. But y'all gotta have some money to come out here. You know, got to have some money to come out here. What else y'all want to know? Somebody asked me, should they go to North Dakota or Texas? I'm not in neither one of them. You know, I'm in New Mexico. The weather out here is perfect. Okay, it's like 70 degrees. It's not hot. It's not cold. In Texas, I don't know. Maybe the weather is the same. Up in North Dakota, guys, it's wintertime. You talking somewhere between 30 degrees and negative 40 degrees for the whole winter, okay? And it's supposed to be a long winter up there. Be prepared to chain the tires. You got the chain. Quit playing. Be prepared to drive on ice. You got to drive on ice. And be prepared to freeze. You be freezing. Hope the truck don't turn off. Now, will the rates go up? No. Why would the rates go up? The customer is still paying the same thing. You know, the way I see it, they just ain't gonna have as many wells going because it's freaking snow and ice. They can't just be drilling like crazy. They don't got enough trucks. So more than likely they cut down on wells and expect more detention pay. That's the way I would see it. I mean, common sense would tell me that. It's not like they finna increase the wells during the ice and the freezing cold weather. I mean, y'all gotta think, man, when it's like negative 40, negative 30 degrees, man, y'all can't be out there with the pneumatic trailers for more than 15 minutes, man, before you gotta get back in the truck. So it's a slow process. You should expect to collect all the detention and demurrage. And speaking of detention and demurrage, make sure before you come out here, the company you go with, make sure you know everything about the pay before you come out here, so you don't be one of the drivers that's getting ripped off. It's just, I just don't know how people come out here and get ripped off. I just don't get it. I just don't get it at all. The most important question I tell y'all to ask the recruiters, the one that never get answered. How much do you pay it? That ain't what y'all like to ask. Y'all want to know what year is the truck? The truck is 2018. Does it got a refrigerator? It got a refrigerator. Does it got the TV? It don't got the TV. Does it got the APU? Does it got the satellite TV? Does it got a popcorn maker and cable and can it shine my shoes while I'm driving? That's what y'all be asking, man. Is it automatic or manual? Y'all don't ask that. Y'all just, is it automatic? Oh, it's not automatic? Oh, nah, I think I might have to pick another company. But, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. About the pay. I don't know when this phone gonna cut off. I thought I was out of memory a long time ago, but it's still going. About the pay. If you go on the pneumatic side, you need to know how on earth these pneumatic drivers get paid, okay? Whatever you don't know about, you ain't getting. Understand that. Whatever you don't know, whatever pay you don't know about, you ain't getting, okay? A lot of these pneumatic drivers out here make their money off demurrage. They don't make it off running load after load after load after load. It's all off demurrage, okay? You don't want to go with no company that you forgot to ask about demurrage, because this is what's going to happen. You will be sitting out there for free and you won't even know it. Oh, you'll know it after you figure it out. But it's too late by then, because y'all never discussed it. Okay, this is how it's supposed to go. After 2 hours, you're supposed to be getting paid something. Now, some companies do 3 hours. Some may even go up to 6. Just depends how badly you want to get ripped off, okay? It's supposed to be 2 hours. Customer need to start coughing up money. Now, I guess it could depend on the customer, but I'm just telling y'all the general range, okay? Out of 2 hours, they need to start cranking out $50 for you. No, you don't get 25% of $50, okay? Because, like I said, if they got a direct contract, right, that means the company could be getting like $250 an hour, right? But they paying you $50 an hour. They profit $200, you profit $50 an hour, okay? You understand how it works? Not 25% of freaking $50. But after 2 hours, you need to be getting $50 an hour, okay? Now, what some companies do, like Brady, for example, they only pay up to $10. I mean, up to 10 hours. The guy in the Halloween video said our company only pay up to 10 hours. The problem is, we don't work for the same guy. I didn't want to tell him that, though. Well, he already knows, of course. I guess maybe he don't. Maybe, I don't know. The owner-operator he worked with and the owner-operator I work with is paid totally different, okay? At this company, whoever own your truck, that's who paying you. That's who you need to negotiate with, okay? The company can't help you at all. It's nothing they can do. They pay the owner of the truck, and it's the owner of the truck's job to pay you whatever y'all negotiate. So his pay cut off after 10 hours, mine don't cut off, okay? It just depends on whatever you negotiate, okay? Now, me personally, I didn't negotiate detention at all, okay? That's just, luckily for me, it just came with the shit, okay? I didn't know myself. That's what I'm telling y'all. I didn't know anything about the merge. But, like I said, for some companies, they cut off after 10 hours. Now, the average wait time, we'll put it like this, out here in Texas, most pneumatic drivers that I know, they only do 2 loads a day. And believe it or not, those 2 loads could possibly be only going 20 miles, okay? Damn, Andrew, 20 miles, 20, that's 40 miles. That's only an hour driving. Yeah. So what does that mean? Well, what are you saying, Andrew? That's okay. Let's just say they're getting 150 a load. That's 150. Okay, that's $300. That's an hour's of work. So what's up? What? Am I just gonna get $300 a day if you saying 2 loads is that? No, that's when you're supposed to be getting your demurrage that mates up the rest of your paycheck. So you do 2 loads. Let's just say you set for freaking 6 hours the first load. Second load you set for 6 hours. What did I say? You're supposed to get $50 an hour after 2 hours. Whatever you don't know about, you ain't getting. Now it's up to you to figure all this out, right? When you're doing your research before you come out here, because whatever you don't know about, you ain't getting. It ain't got to, every company don't pay $50, okay? They all pay something different. Could be 50, could be 75, could be 100, could be 0. Whatever you don't know about, you ain't getting. Every company don't pay $100 a load or 150, 175. And when I'm saying them numbers, that's 25% of whatever they make, okay? So understand that, okay? Now, the difference between pneumatic and sandbots, somebody said which one pays more. In my opinion, as far as load wise, they both pay the same, okay? For the drivers, you know, $100 a load sandbots versus $115, they all pay the same, okay? Well, the pneumatic drivers got the sandbox drivers beat is off demurrage, okay? They getting $50 an hour after 2 hours. On the standby side, just depends on who the owner is. It could be you gotta get a customer 6 hours. So before you get paid $50 an hour, I mean. With the standby side, you can also do more loads. So like for example, I just said I think I think I said in this video, I may have started. This is my 5th load for today. $500, okay? No detention whatsoever today because I went sitting. Only reason I haven't left yet because there's a sinkhole that opened up at the entrance, so I can't go deliver yet. But I'm at $500 for today, okay? So a pneumatic driver may have me beat if he collected enough to merge, which they should have, okay? If they did 2 loads, let's just say each load paid $150, they had 300. That's 500. I'm done for the day. You know, I can't go no further. Plus the day is finna end. The question is, did they collect enough to merge to what am I at? I'm at 500. They would be at 300. They need to collect $200 in the merge, which should be easy, okay? So the pneumatic guys should always have us beat, depending on your negotiation skills in the beginning, right? And